Hey everyone, this reading will be for the My Little Pony Legends of Magic 2018 Annual. Star Swirl, what are these? Come now, Princess, I'm certain you've seen a mirror before, but most ponies are satisfied with one mirror, Star Swirl. This is ridiculous. You will recall that on several occasions I have used magical portals to explore other worlds. I do. They creep me out ever since that one Luna opened. The most difficult element of that spell is that it requires precision. Reaching the same dimension is hard enough. But if one wanted to appear in the same place multiple times, one must know the cartography of the land and work with landmarks. On top of that, one must understand the dimensional relationship between the two planes in order to determine dimensional rotation. Even then, the positions of other relative dimensions can cause slight alterations, which, when translated across multiple dimensions... What was I talking about? The mirrors, Star Swirl. Oh, they're portals. The mirrors are portals. Correct. I need a reliable way across the same area multiple times, so I cast an enchantment linking two magical objects across dimensions. So long as both items remain intact, I can travel between them freely. But isn't it dangerous? Surely other dimensions can be dangerous, but not studying them doesn't make them less dangerous. I'm a firm believer that it is better to know what is out there than to hide our head in the sand, young princess. And that is the benefit of the mirrors. Rather than an open doorway in mid-air, it appears to be a solid object. One cannot find it unless one knows where to look. After all, who would go about trying every tree in the forest? But don't you worry that something bad will find us? We cannot live our lives in fear of what may find us. We have to strive to reach out and expand our knowledge. That is something I want you and your sister to remember when you rule. A princess should always want to understand others. Celestia, Star Swirl, are you up here? There you are. I just can't get used to how big this place is. Say, what is this room anyway? What are those things? They're mirrors, Luna. I know you don't look at one very often, but I at least thought you'd recognize them. Mirrors? Are you sure? Strictly speaking, your sister is correct, but rude. They are mirrors, but if they're mirrors, why aren't they reflecting anything? We found them, the destroyers. Get them. Take them both. Destroy the wizard. You'll find that's not easy as you think. Girls, get behind me. I know not whence you came, but today I return you there, creature. And when you arrive there, let them know that this world is protected by Star Swirl the Bearded, and that he shall repel your attacks, though you may send your monsters by the thousands. There is no victory for you here. We do not seek victory. Star Swirl, help! Get back, foul creatures! Please, I don't want to hurt you. We seek only destruction. Okay, monsters, this ends now. These princesses are under my... What have you done? My work is... Oh no. Star Swirl! Get off me! I am Celestia, Princess of Equestria. I command the sun and the sky, and I... Luna, help! Celestia! Leave her alone. It's me you want anyway. Every pony, we have a very special opportunity today, and you had better take advantage of it. Now, as you all know, thanks to the Treaty of Meadowbrook, we are currently at peace with the dragons for the first time in years. Huzzah! Now, as you also know, this is the first time in Captain Ironhead's time as leader of the Royal Legion that we haven't been fighting somebody. So he's taking some well-earned time off. Where'd he go, sir? He wouldn't tell me, but I assure you it's far from here. And there's a canopy here, so no Pegasi can see me from overhead either. He left me in charge, so rather than rest our haunches, I decided to bring in one of the bravest, hardest working, and smartest military minds I know. Put your hooves together for your trainer today. Captain of the Mighty Helm, Steela Orstrotter. That's enough. Can the clapping. This ain't a tea party, and I ain't a princess. My soldiers have been working to make a real obstacle course. Today, we're going to test your mettle under the harshest conditions. By the end of the day, we'll know which of you are warriors and which of you are pretty prancing Pegasi. There's an obstacle course going through that volcano. It will test your speed, your precision, and most importantly, your durability. If you find yourself fighting dragons, you'll be facing the heat unlike anything you run into in the sky. But it's just like what you face in a volcano. And remember, we're in the high desert, so the air is thinner on the ground than what a lot of you are used to in the air. I asked for your rank, and I'm going to start with the 4 fastest. I want Grimhoof, Nimbus Dash, Bella Breeze, and Flash Magnus. Huh? I'm acting captain. I should be. What? You thought you were going to volunteer your troops for this and not do it yourself? I knew you had feathers, Magnus, but I didn't realize you were a chicken. Ha 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 ha! Fine. You all want to see how it's done? I'll be in and out of that volcano before the rest of you make it off the ground. On my mark. Oh, look, guys. The great hero Flash Magnus is going to race with us. Aren't we lucky? I think you mean behind us. Flash, if you need some pony to hold your hoof, just let me know. Go! Get back here. Gosh, I forgot how fast he actually is. Well, there they go. I told Flash that Steela was going to make him work. I suppose I should head that way. Some pony is bound to need some healing. Wish you didn't have to. I like having some pony to talk to when I dig. Now, I'll be back soon, but you got Stygian and Miss Main to keep you company. Those two, they can't stop arguing long enough to know I'm here. Yeah, but it's such a polite argument you'd hardly know. Now, this says the ideal distance between corn and volcanic soil is going to be no less than 3 feet apart. Well, I'm sure that book is full of wonderful insights, but I've been creating beautiful gardens my whole life. I see where you're coming from, but these are crops, not flowers. They're practical, not aesthetic. I would argue that there is nothing necessarily impractical about beauty. It's kind of cute. In a way that makes me want to shove corn in my ears. Well, I at least need to make sure Synambula is okay up there. I'll be back soon. There's the entrance. Wow, that's pretty tight. If I had some pony flying at the same speed as me, that would be tough. But of course, that's not a problem. Ha! Those other suckers will never catch up to me. Phew, sure is hot in here. You are doing an excellent job. Continue your skillful flying. Who? Synambula. It is I. I am here to lead cheers and provide encouragement. Also, if needed, rescue. But you definitely won't need that. You're doing great. Whoa, what's this? Flash Magnus, I found you. Star Swirl? Sonambula, help! Star Swirl! I can't stop him. We're going to... I have you. I don't know how it happened, but they came all these other worlds all at once, like they'd been waiting. I didn't know what world we'd been thrown into, so getting back was tricky, especially as it seems the mirror responsible was broken. Sit up and take this. It'll bring your strength back. Thank you, Meadowbrook. Though I'm not sure I deserve to feel better. I may have doomed Equestria. I'm less worried about Equestria than those two girls. Who knows what evil power has them? And why would it call them destroyers? They're young girls. Well, I don't know if the rest of you know many young girls, but I have this niece. Not the time, Flash. Okay, fine. Both of those girls are more powerful than any other unicorn I've ever met. If they chose to be forces of destruction, they would be quite formidable. But you do not think they would they? It is difficult to say what a pony might do were they given the right provocation, which is all the more reason I need to get moving and find them. Good day, friends. Now, you stop right there. Excuse me? Look around you. This is exactly the sort of crisis the pillars were assembled to handle. I cannot ask the rest of you to. You don't have to ask. That's the thing. The world is in danger. The princesses are in danger. All here who wish to help find the princesses, say aye. Aye. This is the room. Watch your step. There's a lot of broken glass. There's only one mirror left standing. This must lead to the world to which the princesses were taken. What are you waiting for? Well, this ain't too dignified. What's going on? They have destroyed the portal from the other side. How did they know to do that? Perhaps you're not the only clever one in the world, Star Swirl. What? You're all thinking it. He says these two princesses wield unimaginable power and exposes them to unthinkable danger? They deserved better. Deserve better. They deserve better. They're still out there, and they need our help. So how are we going to help them, Star Swirl? It was my spell that enchanted the mirror, but without the mirror in place, I'll have to use a standard portal. I know the correct world, but I cannot be sure we'll arrive anywhere near the place where the princesses were brought. The portal will only remain open for a fixed amount of time. If any of us do not make it back through in time, there is no guarantee we'll be able to create a portal in the same place again. The portal's ready when you are. I'll take the lead. Stygian, come walk with me. Okay. I'll take you two. What is our policy on sub-teams? Strike forces? Ooh, can we refer to ourselves as the Mare Force? You set the pace, old colt. I wouldn't want to leave you behind. So considerate. Ugh. Hey, buddy, you okay? Yeah, this place is just creepy. That's not what I was talking about. What do you mean? Well, you had a bit of a blow-up at Star Swirl back there. You know, I'm just tired of him acting like he's on his own to save all of Equestria. Mark my words, after we're gone, the princesses will make sure people remember Star Swirl, but with him keeping us secret, I bet they'll forget us. Well, I was never really in this for the fame to begin with. I came along because you asked me to. I'm sorry, Rockhoof. I know I'm being oversensitive. Don't worry about it. We're all a bit wound up right now. Ahem. The first step is to cast a spell to track their magical auras. They're unique from the rest of this world, so once we find the aura, we can follow it to the princesses. Are you sure that will work? It worked last time Luna was taken. I believe to this same world. Wait, This ain't the first time your princesses have been kidnapped to another dimension. If every pony could be quiet so I can concentrate, how often y'all think this happens? It is done. I don't see anything. Me neither. As I said, it will only become visible if we find the path where they were taken. We may be miles off course. We should divide into smaller groups and head in different directions. You want to split the party up? But we have no idea what's out there. Incorrect. We know the 2 princesses of Equestria are here, and if we do not find them, they and we are doomed. We'll remain in the groups in which we crossed. Each group has a unicorn. If you find the princesses, send up a magical signal into the sky. I don't like this place one bit. Makes living near a volcano seem right welcoming. It's really weird. I feel like I've been here, even though obviously I never have. It's like deja vu from a nightmare. You know, I feel the same way as you about Star Swirl sometimes. Yeah? Why don't you ever say anything? Not really my place. He's a guy with big plans and lots of book learning. I'm just a soldier with a shovel. Well, those aren't as common as you seem to think. You know what I mean. Doing what I'm told is part of my job. Now, if some pony like you had plans too, I might listen to those. But Star Swirl, he's so good at seeming like he knows what he's talking about, you know? Maybe it's the beard. Well, I grew mine in an instant, but it certainly seemed to help other ponies take me more seriously. Yeah, but you also doubled in size at the same... Rockhoof! There's something behind you! Now listen here, creature. Just tell us where the princesses are, and it doesn't have to get rough. Yeah, there's 1 of you and 2 of us, so... Oh. Hey, little buddy, I'm not great at math, but your counting seems wrong. I don't like the look of these bugs. Oh, come on now, lad. They're just bugs. Step aside. Look here, buggies. My name's Rockhoof, and I don't want to hurt you. Just tell us where the princesses are, and I won't have to introduce you to my big metal fly swatter. You know about metal, right? Yeah! Allow me to make sure I have this right. We are looking for the path of the princesses, but we have no idea where they came in or how big this forest is. That seems to be about the speed of it. No problem. I'm sure we can accomplish this. I wish I had your confidence, Nambula. Miss Main, you've been quiet. What are you thinking? I hate this place. Forests are beautiful and full of life and wonder. This forest is corrupted. The plants are twisted and sour. The animals lurk in the shadows, preparing to attack the weak. But that's just how nature works, right? Not like this. Animals hunt out of hunger. These creatures here are angry. They're twisted with an unnatural rage, and they are here to stop us. Look out! Rawr! Oof! Miss Main! Kya! Rawr! Get away from me, you cranky kindling! Oh, shoot. That stuff shouldn't be mixed. Every pony, get down! Is every pony okay? That was my whole stock. I don't have any other potions with me. Then we had better avoid getting injured. For instance... Stop where you are. You were once a natural creature in this beautiful forest. Return to that now. Yes, there you go. No! I couldn't save him. I couldn't save him. You know, I could fly overhead if you think that would help. I think it is unwise for either of us to leave the other's sight. These woods are full of dark magics. Right. So, you said that portal has a timer on it. Shouldn't we be moving faster? I am attempting to concentrate. If the princesses use any magic here, I should be able to sense it. Yeah? What about the others? Can you sense them? Yes. Everything okay with them? Not particularly. They're all engaged in combat. What? Shouldn't we help them? No. What? Why? Because we are also about to become engaged in combat. With who? Him. Do I know you? Perhaps. Not, but I know you. So you knew a version of me from this world? Yes, we were friends. Until he turned on me. What did you do to him? The same thing I'm about to do to you. I obliterated him. You may defeat me, but not until I've rescued those girls. Funny, that's exactly what the other ones said before I crushed them. Rockhoof, they're lightning bugs. I noticed. Why don't you give them a zap on your own? Oh, right. No, don't shock me. Rockhoof, did you see that? I'm a little busy here. These critters won't stop shocking me. I asked one not to shock me and it didn't. Why didn't I think of that? You varmints, stop shocking me. It didn't work. Come up with a new plan. Why would they listen to me? Stop! Leave them alone. Well, now, that sure is something. You think you could get them away from me? Come to me. Huh. Rockhoof, they're obeying my every command. Why are they doing that? You got me, little buddy, but I'm glad they are. This is really creepy, but if I could make them do that, do you think I could make them help us? Well, it's worth a try. What have we got to lose? Okay, Bugs, take me to the princesses. Follow them. Stygian, old buddy, you did it. Those are the trails from the princesses. We're headed straight for them. Set off that firework. Well, looky there. A signal. They found the girls. I told you not to lose hope. Star Swirl, look, they found them. What? He disappeared. Come, Flash Magnus. Time is of the essence. The bug stopped. Where to now? I think we're here. I might be able to take one of the big guys, but I don't think I can take them both. The others should be here soon. We have to wait for them. Or you could run away and never return. Stay away from my little ponies. I have plans for them. Plans? I gotta ask you a question. What kind of big bad pony kidnaps little fillies, huh? Looks can be deceiving, Rockhoof. These are not mere little fillies. They have an indefinite power for destruction. With a little corruption, they'll become Daybreaker and Nightmare Moon. I saw it in the ones from my world. I sought to unlock that power, but my Star Swirl stopped me. I thought I'd have to settle for doing the destroying by myself. Then your Luna opened a path to my world. All I had to do was send out my scouts and wait until they made themselves visible again. Then I captured them, and once I have infused them with shadow magic, I shall command the two most destructive forces in history. Then I'll overrun every reality and make it as empty and corrupted as mine. Not while I'm still standing. Rockhoof, you're the only one I miss. Unfortunately, my Rockhoof had to have an accident at the volcano. Who are you? The question is, who is this one? I don't recognize him. Never you mind. No matter, I'll have plenty of time to get the answers out after I've destroyed you. Don't count on it. You'll have to go through the rest of us first. Ah, it's just like old times. Every pony is here. But this time, I'm much stronger. And I have an army of my own. Destroy these meddlesome ponies. It's good of y'all to make it. Sorry, it was a bear getting here. Ha! A bear, I get it. You need to get the princesses. You all need to cover. Hang on there, Beardo. I want to hear what Stygian has to say. Me? It seems to know the rest of us, but he didn't know who you were. Is that true? Plus that thing with the bugs. Young pony, are you up to this challenge? I'll get them. You don't know, you know, it will be a shame to destroy you before I know anything about you. What makes you so special? I don't know, but I'm not used to being the special one, so I'm going to enjoy it while I can. What's this? I have a bad feeling about. Fascinating. We'll have to finish this later. Ogre, grab the princesses. Good, now throw them to Star Swirl. No, you fool. I have them. Let's get out of here. You. Who are you? I'll find out. Well, when they ask who stopped your evil plan, you tell them it was a little unicorn named Stygian. That was amazing. I liked your big hero line. Always wanted to give one of those, but I never get to save the day. Well, I've got a feeling that won't be the last time. I'd do anything to do it again. Huzzah! We did it! Yay! How did you manage that, Stygian? How did you make his own creature betray him? I'm not really sure. I didn't know for sure it would work, but I had to do something. You were brave out there, Styg, and I know something about brave. Speaking of, let's get you bandaged up. Are they okay? No thanks to me. I failed them today. What was that thing? It seemed to know us. Well, every pony but me. I don't know, but we're going to make sure it never returns to this world again. Rockhoof, would your shovel do the honors? It'd be my pleasure. Perhaps I need more research before attempting this again. I'm taking these two to their rooms. They should wake up soon. Well, look at you, always going on about not being a hero. What do you say now? It was just luck. Why do you think those creatures listened to me? Stop fretting and enjoy your moment for once. Okay, you're right. How do we celebrate? You ever eat a whole bowl of oats before? Stygian. Well, that explains how he was able to order you around. But how can this be? Has it been so long? Have I changed so much? I didn't even recognize myself.